Hi, I got this year's dry hop Saison Dupont 2019. Doesn't say the year on there, but it's the first year that they have put it in the small bottles, 330 milliliter bottles. And if I'm reading the date correctly, I think that means it was bottled on the 222nd day of 2019. Then this is less than a month old, which is real fresh for something shipped from Belgium, and exciting because it was dry hopped. So that means that I'm really going to notice the dry hopping. And this year they use Styrian Wolf, which is a Slovenian hop that's getting more popular, along with like Styrian Dragon. They're supposed to be kind of tropical fruity. It's sort of hops that people would want to use in American IPAs, which is interesting because they've mostly used like British hops that are kind of obscure. And I need a bottle opener. I think I got one here. There we go. So it's 6.5% alcohol. I don't think they alter the beer at all from the traditional Dupont Saison. It's just dry hopped. And I don't know exactly what their dry hopping method is. If they do it in the finished beer, if they do it during fermentation, or what. But there's a little bit of a haze to it. And definitely very carbonated. Glass is a little bit dirty. See if I can fix that. But I love Dupont and love that they do these dry hop versions. And I think I used to be like, oh, I wish they would do Citra or something, but I don't know. I kind of like ones that use the European hops. It makes it seem still pretty traditional. And lots of tiny bubbles blowing up there. Perfect head. Yep. And it smells like Saison Dupont. I guess there's a little bit of a fresh green note to it. I always get lots of pear notes from their yeast. Maybe this is a little bit peachier. Maybe mango. I really should compare this to the regular one to see what I can pick out that's different. Well, it smells fantastic. Slightly grassy, and the esters are restrained. Maybe it's just a little bit fruitier. I always get pear from this beer, but maybe it's like just more orange, more orchard fruits in general. Yeah, definitely orangey. Oh yeah, interesting flavor. Yeah, it's pretty tropical in the flavor. It's definitely peach and very, very peachy. That's good. And maybe a little bit of a mango pineapple thing going on in the flavor. This might be one of the most different additions of the dry hop Dupont. I feel like this hop is having a pretty good effect, especially on the flavor. It's also super fresh. I think in the past, I should check my old reviews. In the past, I don't know if I got any of the dry hop ones that are like this fresh, but we always get it sometime during the summer, the end of the summer, and that head just looks perfect. And yeah, it's quite hazy in the glass. Maybe they, I guess just being this fresh, all the haze isn't going to fall to the bottom. But this is really, really good. Just floats on your tongue. Perfect bottle conditioning. But yeah, it's peaches and pears and maybe even plums too. Just a hint of acidity, not sour or anything, but just a low pH, it seems. Fantastic beer. If you like saisons and you like tropical hazy beers, whether they be wheat beers, sour beers, or hazy IPAs or whatever, this probably would be up your alley. Dupont doesn't get enough love, I feel like, from the general American public, because a lot of American saisons are so different. But I really like this, and this finish is quite dry and bitter. even though it has all those fruity flavors, this seems drier than regular Dupont. A really cool finish. It's woodsy, a little herbal, slightly grassy, but then with pears and peaches and some kind of tanginess that's not quite bubble gum, more like juicy fruit gum. It's amazing how dry it is, actually. I highly recommend this one. It should be shipping out probably all over the country this week and the next. If you see it, definitely snag it up, and it's a little better, definitely a better deal now that you can get a 4-pack of these small bottles for like $16, and it's really, really worth it. Still got some musky farmhouse stuff going on, but yeah, really, really, really fruity. That's it. Oh yeah, score 4.5. I'd say at least. Awesome beer.